Okay, so I just wanted to go off on him, you know, punch his lights out, but I didn't want Wing Lee to be exposed to that kind of violence and behavior, you know. I don't want her to grow up. I have a dream that my imaginary daughter will grow up in a world where she will be judged by the content of her character, not the state of her existence. And the phone, hi Ma, you're where? Penn Station. We thought you'd surprise us with a visit. No. Oh, great. No. I'll put on Wing Lee's coat and we'll be right over to pick you up. Hi, Ma. Where's Wing Lee? I lost her? It was so embarrassing. I had to email all these people and tell them that not only was I childless and alone, but I was a fraud who named his imaginary daughter after a Chinese restaurant on Bedford Street. Which I don't think is still there, I don't know. It was very awkward. Some people were really pissed off. And then I got an email from an old girlfriend of mine who I hadn't talked to in like 15 years. She's like, I've been reading your blog and I never intended to write to you, but I was so excited to hear that you had adopted a daughter and was very disappointed to find out it was a lie. Now, I'm not angry with you for making up Wing Lee, but I am sad, so listen. I'm living in Los Angeles now and I've been trying to get pregnant. If you really want to have a baby, let's do it. I don't have a boyfriend or a husband and I can't wait anymore. I'd rather have a baby with someone I know and trust than a stranger, and I think you've got good genes. Seriously, think about it. I'm flying into New York City on business this weekend. Let's meet up. Love, Liz. So that Thursday, Liz came to town and I met her in the lobby of the hotel and she looked great. She quit trying to be an actress. She'd gotten an MBA and had become a very successful Hollywood executive. But her biological clock was ticking so loud I could hear it. She'd always assumed that eventually the right guy and the right moment would all come together and when she was ready, but it didn't. It hadn't. Now she'd entered what I have come to call last-ditch maternity panic. So take her maternity panic and my existential despair, add 2 hours and 2 bottles of a really nice Cabernet, and we both thought that us making a baby was the best idea ever. So we went back to her hotel room and we started making out, you know, no, don't do that. Well, what do you mean don't do that? I mean, don't do that. I don't have time to mess around with that. What are you talking about? Listen, I just don't want to risk getting your sperm anywhere but in me. Yeah, but okay, what about like foreplay? I'm okay without it. But don't you think like maybe some foreplay would like help, you know, relax a little bit? I'm plenty relaxed, she said. Besides, it's more about the hormones and pheromones and stuff. Just your man-stinking juices should really help a lot. Oh, well, when you put it that way. So under her instructions, we got down to business in various positions, you know, and apparently some positions are better for conception than others. Who knew? Finally, you know, Liz felt that we pretty much covered as many fertilization bases as we could in one night, so we went to sleep. The next morning I woke up feeling a little weird. Hey Liz, how you doing? Good, good, she kissed me. That was fun, thanks. Yeah, no problem, anytime, I thought. You know, so now, what happens? Now, we wait. I'm going back to LA tonight, but the past 2 days have been my most fertile, so if anything happened, I'll know in a few weeks, days maybe. Well, I thought you had a business meeting in New York this week. Yeah, see, no. I knew I was going to be fertile, and so I came here, but I knew if I told you I was only coming here for this, you'd probably freak out. Well, yeah, maybe a little. She turned to me and took my hands in hers. Now, if I don't get pregnant, would you be willing to try again? Maybe. I mean, I have to think about it. I thought this was going to be more of like an informational meeting, you know, not a work session. Well, think about it, because I think this could really work. I'll know soon if I conceived. If I did, no problem. If I didn't, we'll start planning. I could fly you out to LA. You like the sun, right? I'll have my people call you and arrange something. I think this could be great, and I really hope you'll consider it. I thought about asking her for a development deal in exchange for my sperm, but I decided it wasn't appropriate. I would probably wait until I got to LA. Thank you.
Thank you, Andy. And I obviously